Hello everyone, so here we are with Cora today. You can see her beautiful canvas of hair. Well, first say hi. Hi. And you can see her beautiful canvas of hair. She has a nice platinum blonde and all of this residual color. When did you last do this, or what did you do to it? 6 weeks ago, probably. Okay. What line is it?
Ion.
Ion, okay. Yeah. And have you used it before?
Yep.
And do you find it fades lots, or does it leave a lot of staining?
No staining. It fades slowly, so.
Does it bleed?
Not that I've noticed, no.
Okay. Which is awesome because it is probably a really difficult color to remove, especially with all the blue. Today's video we're going to be testing a few different things. One, we're going to use the Pravana CREAM lightener with the zero lift. They claim this to be one of the best direct dye removers on the market. So we're going to see if that's actually true. And then we're going to be putting back in some color. We're going to use Candy, Lilac, and Blush from the Pulp Riot line, which we're really excited about. We just want to get some flashes of color through here using the Schwarzkopf Color Melter. We can see that her ends have been a little bit compromised, so we're going to go through and cut it first, and then we're going to put the color remover on. So we'll be right back after the cut. This is her haircut. We actually got off a lot of that residual color, and it looks a lot healthier already so far. What we're going to do here, I'm going to start with the bluest parts, which is kind of through the front. I'm just going to divide it into 4 sections. So I've mixed Pravana CREAM lightener with zero lift, 1 to 1.5. All I'm going to do is go on and feather it through everything that has this blue or purple dye on it. Now Pravana said they've tried this with 90 to 95% of the direct dyes on the market, and it's taken out everything, so we shall see how well it works. And the condition that her hair is left in afterwards. Okay, so we can see I literally just finished painting it on here, how bright it still is, and so it's maybe been 10 minutes at most. All the purple, residual purple dye is pretty much gone. You can't really see it anymore. And the blue is coming out pretty nicely. You can see it. Some of it's still there, but it's coming out. So we will give it, we'll check it in about 15 minutes. So here we can see the side has been on for about 35 minutes. There's very little residual blue left, which might be okay. And then this side is still kind of blue. It's been about 30 minutes, but we're going to rinse it just to make sure that nothing over processes, and if we need to reapply it once more on certain spots, we're going to do that. So on this side, you can see most of the blue is already gone. This side still has quite a bit of residual blue, so I'm going to start applying the same formula on this side, and then we're going to check it in about 15 minutes from when it's all applied. So here she is, all rinsed after the second time. So what I'm going to do now actually is I want to create a lilac shadowed root. I'm also going to do that underneath here where she's shaved. And I'm going to tone this stuff with pearl just to make the color more even before we go and use the color melter. So here we're putting on lilac onto her roots. I don't want to make a lot of roots, so we're just going to keep it really small. The most I'll ever paint down is 2 inches, and that just kind of keeps it blend. Some of it I'm just going to do very little, like I am right here. And then we're just going to do this all around the head. So here's her hair washed and blow dried. You can see a little bit of the shadowed root here now. And the toner, it eliminated all that yellow. We do have a little bit of residual blue left, but again, if you look at it, it's nice and light, so that should be covered just fine with the color. This is what we're using here. We're going to use a sponge to apply it. So what I'm going to do actually, we're going to do her with the deep side part. So I'm going to take a teardrop. And I'm going to make sure this section has to look as big as the sponge. And I want to leave it like that where you're going to see streaks of blonde coming through. Okay, and I'm going to keep the colors the same, so I'm going to put this on here, and then the next section I'm not going to start it quite as high. And I want the same color right by her face, so I'm going to flip my sponge. So now what I want to do is cover some of this blue, so I'm just going to take the same color. I'm going to use Lilac. I'm just going to feather it over top the ends to blend out this blue. So here we have washed her. I've given her a quick rough dry. You can see all these beautiful chunks of color coming through. Very unicorn-esque. So I'm going to finish her blow dry. First I'm going to prep her. I'm going to put a little bit of replenish into her ends. You can see her hair is still nice and soft, very healthy still. I'm going to add a little bit of Fix working spray to it. So here's Cora's hair all done. We have a nice lilac shadowed root with little flashes of color coming through the rest of her hair, like so. It's very pretty. What do you think?
I love it.
And how does it feel?
It feels healthy.
So if you have any questions, just make sure to leave a comment below. We do release new videos every Friday, so just make sure to subscribe to our channel. See you next Friday.